So we're doing a fade haircut, a skin fade haircut. Yeah. So I'm going to skin the first layer. Yeah.
Gift David is another young lady who stumbled into the barbing section some years ago. This is her story.
Actually, it was not planned. When it was a cleaning job of which, if I'm done in the morning, I am free to go home. So going home by 9, 10 in the morning, I wasn't enjoying it. So there was a barber shop some street away from where I was working, where I used to sit for time to pass before I go home. So it was from that barber shop that I was always sitting. That was how I started picking interest. And the man in the barber shop used to do this old men's haircut and skin, all this stuff. So that was how I started picking interest. So I started from that shop. It's just by the roadside. I started from that shop until I left there. I went to a more advanced barber shop where I could learn. At the end of 2016, I talked to my boss where I used to learn, and I'd like to go into it full time because as at then I was doing it a part time. I was working and I was learning how to cut. So he said it was fine. So that was how I came to Case Place, January 2017. That was how I started it. Say it's fun and adventurous because I get to meet different people every day.
Gift, who used to work as a cleaner in 3 different offices, now has a bigger dream of not only owning her own salon, but also becoming a television presenter.
No plan. After school, hopefully, by God's grace, I'll get my own place, whereby I'll get trained other female barbers as well. I love to interview people the way you're interviewing me. Yes, I'm a part-time student of Yaba College of Technology. It's called Step 1.5.
With 3 years to her belt, she has a few experiences.
This guy that I was supposed to cut, he said to give him a particular haircut. And I looked at the hair. From the picture it was showing me, I know to achieve that particular style was just going to be magic. I tried to talk him out of that style, but he insisted and that was what he wanted. So I decided to play along with it. And at the end of the day, it did go very well. And before he started vibrating, I told him that, but I told you that it won't come out. He said, boy, I'm your barber, I'm supposed to do this and that. So some of my colleagues now came. I showed them the picture. They then explained to him that there was no way I could get that. And me telling him at first, he should have known. So I think they tried to talk him out of getting angry and all that. So we just played the plank on it, so it looks similar. It was really, I was shaking that day, customer don't go slap me. Same one guy came. I was supposed to cut him. Yeah, I did. So at first, it wasn't so comfortable. So as I was cutting, it was so uneasy because he hasn't seen a female barber. Not to talk of having one cutting him. And it was his first time, so I could understand. But the way he was doing it was making me uneasy as well. At a point, he told me to leave it and call somebody that could do it better. I felt so bad. And funny enough, his haircut was actually skin cut. He's bald. I don't know if I'm supposed to make mistake cutting somebody that is bald, like there's no hair. So he was telling me I should call somebody that was doing better. And I was in this hair self that is, I felt so bad. Say, no sir, I will do it. I just need you to relax. Till today, I'm the person that is cutting him. So that word is said to me. I just got courage from nowhere. I just debarb the hair, shine the hair, as if it will not grow again. so so when they saw me with all seriousness, after everything, I said, yeah, I'm so sorry, I didn't know you could do it. But yeah, take extra tip. And my chair was like this.
To become a professional barber, passion is an important asset.
I prefer both female and male clients. But the only difference is that the ladies, you have to pay attention to details. If you can't achieve what they want with their hair, you tell them before you start. I think it's an understanding. Then the guys too, once they see the way you start, they either feel assured or they feel bothered. So I try as much as I can to start with a lot of confidence. So when they sense it, they feel relaxed and they believe you can do it. Because once a client starts feeling uneasy while you are cutting him or her, you yourself, you'll feel uneasy. Then along the line, you might probably make mistakes. So I try as much as I can to be relaxed whenever I'm cutting.
Fire. You don't say I want to cut my hair. There you go, since you have a chop like.
And at Keith's Place Barber's Shop, 20-year-old Precious Ogedengbe tells us her journey into the world of barbing.
I've been barbing for close to 2 years now. That's learning and barbing all together, close to 2 years. I wanted something different from the regular things girls do, like making of hair and all that. So I just wanted to be different. That's why I chose to be a barber.
She stands tall as the only female amongst 20 male barbers.
It's not easy though, but I'm used to it. It's a job I choose, so I have to know how to deal with anything that comes with it. Dealing with the guys, my colleague and all that.
Making money is the driving force, but getting a paying client is not a ride in the park.
The only thing that happens most times is when some customers walk in, I'm like, hi, good afternoon, let me cut you, I'm a barber, and they're like, this small girl, what do you want to do?
Getting to know different hairstyles is very important. It improves your chances of getting new clients.
I have customers now, though, but when new customers that don't know me walking and I'm like, good afternoon, I'm a barber, let me cut your hair, they'll be like, this small girl, no. So we say, let me see your work, show me pictures of your work, and they'll allow me. So I'll be like, okay, the next time I come, you cut me. That's after I've seen you cutting someone and it's nice.
And for Precious, the challenges are countless.
Most times I feel bad when I approach someone, they're like, no, you're too small to cut. You won't spoil my hair. So we'll be like, let me see your hand. So we'll be like, let me see your hand. So when I tell someone outside that I'm learning how to cut hair, they'll be like, ordinary barbing. Because the feel is just, barbing is 100 naira, 200 on the street, so there's nothing that you can do with it, but it's not like that. Just once you have the exposure and you're good with what you're doing, even if you're cutting where they pay 100 or 200, opportunity can come from anywhere.
Although the profession of haircutting is usually associated with men and usually seen as a menial job, these young ladies have stood out amongst the men and are changing the narrative.
And yes, as they say, what a man can do, a woman can do better. Well, I'll leave you to be the judge of that. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Victoria Ido. If you miss any part of the show, you can check it on our YouTube channel, and you can also send your comments to the social media handles showing on your screen. Until I see you next week, take care.